Good day. Electricity has become such a vital part of our daily lives. We must sometimes forget the danger and threats that it can pose if not handled with care. Today, in the session, I will discuss the electrical hazards, electrical injuries, and safety devices that we must have at home. The objectives of the lesson or session today are the following. At the end of the session, you should be able to number one, describe the types of electrical hazards and the common types of electrical injuries, and explain the functions of circuit breakers, fuses, earthing, double insulation, and other safety devices in the home. Thermal hazard, electric shock, electrocutions, and electrical burn. These are the electric hazards and electrical injuries. Hazards means dangerous, or at least, while in injury means damage to the body. There are two unknown hazards of electricity. These are thermal and shock. A thermal hazard is one where excessive electric power causes and undesired thermal effects such as starting a fire in the wall of the house. A shock hazard occurs when electric current passes through a person due to poor wiring, defective electric wires, and outlets close to water. Shock range in severity from painful but otherwise harmless to heart-stopping lethality. Next is electrical injury. We have here the electrocutions and electrical burns. Electrocution is the most fatal among the different types of electrical injuries. In fact, the word comes from electro and execution, means death by electricity. Electrocutions happen when one is exposed to large or lethal amount of electrical energy. Electrical burns, on the other hand, these are burns caused by electricity, usually through arc flashes, thermal contact, and even electric shock. So, to prevent these injuries and electric hazards, we are going to identify the common electrical safety devices that we must have in our house, and we will explain their functions. We have here the circuit breakers, fuse, double insulation, three-prong plug, earthing and grounding, tamper-resistant receptacle, ground fault circuit interrupters, and arc fault circuit interrupters. Let's have first the circuit breakers and fuses. These both used to prevent thermal overload or short circuit. Their basic function is to stop current flow after a fault is detected. Circuit breaker can be reset easily while the fuse cannot be reset. Once it was used during electric fault, we need to replace it by another one. Aside from that, circuit breakers are expensive while fuses are cheaper. Next is the three-prong plug. It is used for earthing and grounding. It is composed of three wires, which are the hot or live wire. Second is the neutral wire, and the third wire is the earthing or grounding wire. It is designed so that electricity can be safely supplied to electrical appliances. The third prong grounds the electricity to protect anyone who uses the metal in case the appliance from electric shock. Next is the earthing and grounding. Earthing is to protect you from electric shock due to excess current flow or faulty in the appliances, while grounding helps protect you and your home from the dangers or damaged circuits of electrical overloads. Next is TRR or tamper resistant receptacle. This prohibits an electric current from flowing through an electrical wall outlet unless all slots are activated simultaneously. It is used for young children who might be wandering for around the home with a fork or hairpin. So with use of this TRR, they will be unable to shock themselves by inserting it into the slot. Next is the ground fault circuit interrupters, or the GFCIs. These are built to detect any anomaly within the electric system and react in rapid time to cut off the power. GFCI does not need to be replaced after everything or every electric fault. It is commonly placed near the water or the wires in possible contact with water, like in bathroom, kitchen, or outside house. Next device is AFCI, or arc fault circuit interrupters. This measured the chopped current wave, as opposed to the heat with GFCIs are unable to do. If an anomaly is detected, the AFCI will trip and break the connection, preventing an electric fire. Next is the double insulation. It protects the user of the appliance from an electrical shock by preventing any possibility of the external casing becoming live. So these are the safety devices that we must have at home. What safety device you have at home? Can you now tell the use of that safety device? You're very good. So that's all for this session. Thank you so much and good luck to your assessment.